Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him better. Yes! I think we should hang out with him. I navigate to Damien's dad book page and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. I sit there for a minute before I see that Damien's typing! Okay, here we go. So we finally started the part of the game where we can, like, start, like, dating the dads. Okay, but then he keeps typing and typing. Man, this guy is he writing a novel? I leave the computer to make coffee. And he's still typing! I sip my coffee and computer finally dings. Alan, I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter. Oh, I'm not doing his accent. Your kind letter. For as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in as gentlemanly a manner as I would have liked. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu, yours humbled, D. Bloodmarch. Sounds like a fun date to me. Hey, Amanda! Amanda pops out of her room, her eyes a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Aw. Hey, are you alright? Oh, yeah, totally, I'm cool. I just found out the succulent I've been watering and singing to for the last 3 months was actually made out of plastic. Even the dirt was fake. Oh, honey. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? If there's, anything else going on, I just want you to know I'm here for you. And I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone else's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Dad. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Can you help me with something? Ugh. Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. Ew, that's disgusting. No! Can you interpret this for me? I turn the computer to Amanda and as she squints at Damien's message. I don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad? Got kids saying LOL and Lamau or whatever and decided that what they needed was to bring it back to the 1800s. So what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill, Dad? How will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. That would actually be a cute gesture, though, if he, like, responded to the date as, like, with the pen and quill and, like, sent him a letter or put it in his mailbox. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or... So you read Pride and Prejudice at school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you? Like the first 5 pages, then I read a review of the movie. Still got a B, though. Great, so what do I say to Damien? Yeah. I got this. Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Ah! Regards. Alan. Sometimes it's that simple, though. It's like, yeah, that sounds good. Thanks. Or whatever. But he would probably like you to say regards. Well, I suppose that's that. I make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor, estate. The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I pull the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back, and a hollow sound echoes through the house as I strike it against the door. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and I take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. Well, Damien would. For sure. He's our favorite goth daddy. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Uh-oh. Spooky. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? And where's Damien? Alan, pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of the majestic, wow, I can't talk, staircase with a walking candle holder. What's with the door slamming shut?
Oh.
Oh, sorry, there was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked? I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. Right. Please, let me show you around. Okay. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason.
How delightful.
This is... oh. Sorry, I'm not doing my voice. And my nose is just so bad, you guys. I think my allergies are acting up. Oh my goodness. This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest.
Oh.
Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Oh yeah, that's probably for his son. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenager years are. Onward, onward. There's more to see. We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. Is it his bedroom? Oh. Horn dog. No, the library. Just as good. Honestly, just as good. And this is the library. Sunlight streams in from the floor-to-ceiling arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. Let's pick up a book. Let's see what he does. Oh, he likes it! Yeah! You know, Alan, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youths into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work or school. I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Oh my gosh. This is definitely Naruto fanfic. I love it.
What?
Okay, I think that's enough. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. We'll take a look at the butterflies. Those are pretty. Except it's kind of sad when they're, like, pinned like that. But he likes that. Okay. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger. The pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. Let's look out the window. Well, he likes that too. Okay, he likes that we're kind of like looking around, taking it all in. I walk to the window and am greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn. Yeah, Craig is like swole. Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? Wait, really? No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Please, will you join me for tea? I follow Damien to his sitting room where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-back chairs as Damien pours and serves some tea. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
Oh.
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of day that the working class had to enjoy tea, and the height of the tables on which they're served. Oh.
Oh,
My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. So you guys, there was a place, near where I live now that was a tea room. It was pretty expensive because it was just like run by like one lady, but it was awesome. Like she had little finger foods. You got to try like hibiscus tea, which is really good. So it was like pink. It was so cute. She ended up, I just don't think she made enough, but it was really fun to like go and do like a tea party. I really liked that. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee real quick. I had a very long work week and got very tired when I sat down when I came home. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Okay. Okay, so I think the easiest thing to say that he would probably like is telling him that his home's really impressive. Oh! Oh, and eggplants this time! Ooh! Let's go! It seems like you've really put a lot of work into this place.
huh.
Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. Honestly, I would live here. I love it. I think it's super cool. Hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place. And look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. What got you so interested in goth stuff?
Oh.
Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Oh my gosh. That's a My Chemical Romance joke. Black Parade, y'all. Yep, did he take you into the city? Oh, he doesn't... Damien doesn't get the joke. Okay. God, that album's so good. If you have not listened to The Black Parade by My Chemical Romance, just... we can't talk. You need to just go listen to it. That album is one of, like, the top 10 albums, maybe even top 5 that, like, shaped my life. Like, I love it. Did you guys see A Marching Band? Also more of the lyrics. I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's, you know, the song, Amanda made me listen to it. He still doesn't know. Seriously?
Oh.
I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals. And to try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. He's right. The aesthetic's great, but there was a lot in the Victorian period that we don't do anymore. Or just ways of life that are not cool. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Ellen, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and quite honestly rather attractive. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sound sophisticated. Honestly, the top one I'm going to pick because that's actually very me. I want to make my own soap. I love watching soap making videos, but especially soap cutting videos. When they do them, like, in that pattern, like, they'll do, like, a pattern, and then they'll start cutting them in, like, all the blocks, like, of soap, fall off in, like, little cubes. Oh, damn. It's like, it hits the senses. Soap is an important advancement in modern society, getting rid of germs and stuff. I would say that people who make soap are the true heroes here. To watch them work is an honor. I tried making some with Amanda once, and we both had to go to the doctor for the rashes, which I guess goes to show we should leave it to the professionals. We finished our tea and finger sandwiches. Come, I have one more thing to show you. Damien takes me around the back of his home where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it and butterflies flit lazily through the air. Alright, this is the dream. I want a yard like this. Like, I don't care if I would have to work on the landscaping. I'm not an outdoorsy gal. I don't have a green thumb. I will kill a succulent by accident, even though they don't need much water. I'm so bad at it. But I would love a backyard like this. And I love fountains. They really relax me. My garden. It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Oh, is he gonna give us a special flower? I don't remember. I bet he is, because he's like he's being like subtly flirty. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Ooh, bright orange flower. What does that mean? Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off of a vine. Lilium bulbiferium. I can't even say that. The orange lily. What do you think this one means? Oh my god. I'm gonna go for it. My loins are ablaze. Let's just go. We're gonna go heavy-handed. Let's see. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Oh, well. And that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Ooh. We'll go with honeysuckle. We'll try that. They smell really good. And then you can eat the tiniest little drop of nectar when you pull the stem out. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. Oh, he likes that. He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly a phone rings. Oh, Alan, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls out a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm surprised it's not a rotary phone. It's probably his son causing trouble. He's kind of a troublemaker. Go for it.
Oh.
Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into the garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle.
That guard.
I don't know if we're being timed, but we are. Okay, how do I do this? Ah! It's like not letting me do... Okay, hold on. It's not letting me do it. My controller. My controller stopped. No! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try to fix the Switch controller. Because it's not... Okay, it's letting me do... Okay, hold on. It's not showing me the... No! We're not gonna be able to fix it, and he's gonna get really mad. No! I don't know how you do it. Because I'm pressing all the buttons. And it's not working. Like, I pressed a button, and then it, like, went away. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to... He's gonna have to be mad. I'm kind of bummed.
Out of time.
Yeah, we got it. A? How is that A? Okay. I don't know why it stopped working. I wonder if that's a touchscreen thing, honestly. Where you have to click and drag, or like touch it and drag it, maybe? I don't know. Crap, 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 I can't figure this out. Oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset. Hopefully it's not about the Garg. Okay, so this is working, but the minigame didn't work. My sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so... Alan, did you break my gargoyle? All I did was lean on it. I just had it installed last week. No matter, I suppose it will give me a chance to work on my masonry skills. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm afraid I must take my leave. That's no problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucien. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school, post haste. Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You're right. This is one of Lucien's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go! Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Hey, Damien, you're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo. Hey, Renshu, how's it going? Oh, thanks. I got the, animation part to work for the PNG. I had to re-download the program, so I wanted to use my little chibi and have her move, for this game. I thought it kind of fit pretty well with all the illustrations. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what was going on, and I reinstalled the program a couple times, and then it just finally worked. It just had to do with where I had the files in the computer, so. But yeah, we are kind of still in the middle of our first daddy date with Damien, who's on the left, and Hugo is on the right. He is also an option, but we're doing a Damien route. What is it this time? This, Damien, you have to see to believe. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Amanda's our daughter. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading into darkness. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. Find another teacher in a boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the quote-unquote scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me. The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you to see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Okay, so that is a reference to Cask of Amontillado and Edgar Allan Poe short story. It's basically a guy gets lured into a basement for the promise of this wonderful Cask of Amontillado, this wine. It's supposed to be really, really good. And then the guy that lures him down there ends up sealing him into the wall with bricks. So that's a reference to that. Whoa, wait a second. Lucian, did you try to Cask of Amontillado, Ernest? Oh, see, they know. Okay. I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turn to Damien and whisper to him, What's Cask of Amontillado? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him to a cellar with the promise of wine of a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind the brick wall. Yeah, so I got it. There we go. It's a lovely story. Actually, it's really good. If you haven't read it, it's a great Edgar Allan Poe story to read. So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Oh, you're a good VA? Oh, thank you! I try. I have no professional experience, but I just, like... I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get into this, and I want to play some daddies. Like, it's going to be fun. Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized that I had lied about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes. Dad.
Sweet Manchego.
It took you 20 minutes, son. We did just do an entire unit on the cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse. Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages and then read a review of the movie.
What?
It's only 5 pages long and there is no movie. Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me, so when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. You guys are always telling me to quote-unquote engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright, I'm filing this under, quote-unquote, what the hell, don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian high-five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head upstairs and out of the school in tense silence. Lucian, Damien, and I all pile into my car and begin the drive home. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son, it's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you and I can see that you're struggling, so if you do decide that you'd like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you could spend this next week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucian continues staring out the window. Love you too. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. They all live in the same cul-de-sac. All the dads. And they all have kids. So that way, like, it kind of makes sense, like, they're all, obviously you're dating dads, so they're gonna have kids. And then, you have a daughter, so then she can kind of interact with some of the kids of the other dads. So, it's pretty cool. Okay, sorry, I was just checking something. Alright, the moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright, and all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining.
Oh.
There is that, yes. Yes, I'm totally gonna say I really admire how you handled that, because it's true, and also I think he's gonna like it. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him. I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It really does. You're a good dad. Yeah, we got the eggplants again! Woo! See you around soon? It would be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy.
Oh.
I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo! What you watching?
Yeah.
Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition. Oh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. Is there a dream mommy? That's a really good question. There actually is not. Just a dream daddy. But this is a great game. They have it on PC. They've got it on Switch, which is what I'm playing it on. But it would be cool if they did, like, a dream mommy. That would be a fun one. Especially if, like, the same people made it. I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. The house doesn't even have a bathroom.
But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad.
I am not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular-sized house? I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to the school and pick up Lucian since he tried to... He lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of a fine vintage and then tried to break him into the wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read this story except me? Lucian live-streamed the entire thing. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company, and a surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. I love the dad tips, because they are things dads would say. Date complete. Dad points, daddy points. Yeah,
Simply
rank A!
majestic.
Woohoo! So we have 2 more dates to go on with him until we win. I'm like double fisting coffee and water right now. Alright. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. That's what she said? Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd wanted this big envelope we got from the HIA.
Yes.
Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? So Amanda is applying for art schools, and she got rejected from the first one. So she was really sad about it. So maybe she'll get into this one. I mean, if you're busy, I could come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And... the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't... I got in! Oh! Okay, that didn't sound very exciting. That kind of just, like, went... I meant to make him sound more excited. I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad? I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. Oh, I love a good food truck. Oh, man. I love a good, like, grilled cheese food truck, gyro food truck. My favorite, though, is a pierogi food truck. Oh, man. They had them in Chicago all the time, but where I live now, they don't have them. I love pierogi. It's so good. And a good pierogi food truck, just the best. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch the ship sail lazily through the bay.
Alright.
And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we all get professional photo editing software for free? That's probably why this place costs so damn much. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Honestly, that's what I did. There was like a roommate match thing for like the college I went to. And it was only, like, it was through the college, so it wasn't, like, some weird, like, third-party thing. And I found my roommate, and she was the best roommate I've ever had, save for my current boyfriend. My current roommate. I loved my first roommate, though. She was great. Craig and I were... A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh, true. I've had some passive-aggressive ones.
Huh?
None of them threaten my safety. I've heard stories about that. That's wild. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Or maybe a snake? Or maybe both? Would the snake eat a rabbit, though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega.
Huh?
He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. So she wasn't doing very well at her English class because she's going through some stuff right now. And we're not really sure emotionally what she's going through, but she is going through some stuff. It's affecting her school. So, and Mr. Vega is Hugo, who we met at the school when we went with Damien. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. So there's a joke that they watch this show that's called, like, Paranormal Ice Road Truckers or something. It's funny. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad! Don't cry! Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop! You're gonna make me cry, too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo.
Huh.
Love you too, Pops.